Hey guys, my name is Lauren. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I am currently pregnant 26 weeks, almost 7 months, with a baby girl, and I am going to share with you baby girl names that we love but we won't be using. And I could share the boys too. I don't know if that's interesting to people, but of course some of those options we might use for a boy if we have a boy. But today is just the girls, so here we go. My husband and I have known each other for so long. We've been together for 13 years, I think. Crazy. And married for 4 years. So I have had these notes in my phone for a while. And some of those I just don't like anymore. So I loved them, most of them, and then I was like, things are changing in my brain, or like you meet people and you know, you change your opinion. So I'm just gonna share some of our favorites. So definitely subscribe down below. I'll be doing a nursery tour very soon and baby registry very soon. Okay, so let's get into the baby names. So I have a long list, so I think I'll just pick like 6 maybe, or 7, depending on how long this goes. So let's just get into it. So the first one I was so set on. I was like, this is gonna be my baby girl's name if I have a girl, and that is Peyton. And I really liked that name for so long, and then you start to meet more people with the name, and then you're just like, I don't know, and then we found one that we liked better, and my husband was still kind of like iffy about Peyton for a while. So that's kind of the route that we decided to go away from it, or that's the reason why we decided to go away from it. I just started seeing it a lot of different places, and not that that's a bad thing, but I just realized like if I'm feeling this way now, I don't love it anymore. You know, I want to make sure I love it. So Peyton is the first one. Also, maybe these names will help you if you are trying to figure out what to name your baby girl. I hope they can help. So the next one is Laken or Lakeland. Josh did not like this one. Most of these Josh didn't like, which is totally fine. They're just kind of on there because I would hear things and see names and I would just write them in here. And looking back, I don't love all of them. But Laken or Lakeland, I'll just put those in the same category. But it does just remind, you know, it sounds too much like a lake, I think, and just not something that we're kind of going for name-wise. But I did like it at the time. I think this would be a cute middle name. It's Lane, L-A-N-E. I think that'd be a cute middle name, but we just aren't using it, and I don't think we'll use it in the future either. Okay, this is one that Josh actually liked way more than I did. So this is Maisie or Maisie. The only thing with Maisie is that I didn't want people to pronounce it as Macy, and I didn't want to add a Z, so it would be M-A-I-S-I-E probably, but I immediately think of the store Macy's. So I was like, it's a no. I don't want to think about that when I'm trying to call her name or something. So those are, you know, cute names, but it's just not for me. My husband really liked it, but I was like, no, it just makes me think of Macy's, and then I don't like the name Macy. I like Maisie a little bit more, and then just the whole spelling would be confusing. So that one was out. Another one my husband actually liked was Reagan, which I do too. I have had this on here for a while, and I do like that name, but I don't know if it's for some reason a little too manly for me, or like makes me think of a guy, because like the president, Reagan, I don't know. Like I hear a lot of guys with that last name, so I was like, I don't know. I think we need a little bit more girly. Okay, and then the next one I did like, but it's a little too out there for me, even though I know it's super popular now, is the name Sutton. And I do like that it can be a boy or girl name, but then for that exact same reason that I like it is why I don't like it, because I'm like, shoot, that kind of is a possible boy name. So, but I do still think it's cute, Sutton. But it is very southern, I guess. In my mind, it feels like that, which, you know, we're not from the South or anything, so I didn't want that to be super weird, even though we love the South and have family there. But that's one name. Another name. Okay, and then a lot of B names here. I like Braylon or Brinley. I did like those for a while. You can probably tell I like a lot of Y names or something, or maybe that's just a few. But Brinley or Braylon I thought were cute, but I kind of feel like Braylon could even be for a boy. But I don't know, I feel like I don't have much to say about either of those, but I do still kind of like them, but it wasn't one that Josh and I were like for sure, like we both agree, we both love. So, that's those. And then I did like the middle name Jean, or just the first name. I don't think I would do a first name Jean, but I do like it as a middle name, but I don't know. It didn't go with our first name very much, and but I do have it on here for a middle name. So that might be a cute one in the future, but it didn't have any meaning. I kind of wanted something with more meaning. And I just kind of like plucked it out of thin air or saw it somewhere, and you know, it can make you think of a pair of jeans too, which is not the best. So not that one. Okay, last one I like is Oakley. Now I really liked that for a long time, and now I think it's way too much of a boy name in my head because I see so many boy Oakleys, but I think that's cute. I don't know. But now I'm just leaning away from it, so we won't be using it. I don't think we will ever be using that if we have another girl either. So Oakley was the last one. I think that's it. I don't know how these videos are really supposed to go. Like, how do I close this out? But it's a super short video. Baby girl names I liked and my husband liked, but we won't be using. Please let me know some of your favorite names. Maybe I said them, maybe I didn't. Down below. Let me know. And do you want to see a boy version of this? I can tell you that as well. So I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on Instagram. I'm way more active on there, on Instagram stories and on Instagram. So if you have any specific questions, you can always leave them down below or direct message me on Instagram. And that is all for today's video. Thanks, guys.